In Metro 2033, the world has ended in nuclear fire and the survivors live on underground in the metro tunnels of Moscow. In a world without sunlight, fresh air, or unmutated rats, survival is always a struggle. Sometimes being a moral person isn't an option, as you must look out for yourself before anyone else. You may want to give your military-grade bullets, which are used as currency, to a beggar, but you might be down to only a few of these bullets and are in desperate need of medicine and filters for your gas mask. You may spare a surrendering enemy if you wish, but if it's a Nazi, which are in the game, that is surrendering, are they really deserving of mercy? Is it worth letting him live so we can go back to the Reich and continue the fight for oppressive fascism? There are many things you can do to be a good or a bad person, and these decisions do influence whether you get the good or bad ending. There are also lots of tiny decisions that you make that you wouldn't think would influence the ending, like listening to an NPC's dialogue or fully exploring the levels. However, the most jarring aspect of all of these choices is that seemingly none of them relate to how the ending should play out. There are two endings in the game, each one determining the fate of the Dark Ones, which are a race of mutants that humans falsely believe wants them dead. You can either wipe them out, or if you get enough good guy points, you can spare them. As much as I love this game, I can't help but feel a great amount of cognitive dissonance and ludonarrative dissonance from both these endings. The cognitive dissonance comes from the fact that the game doesn't do a good job at explaining why we should want to spare them. The game makes us think at first that they are bad through dialogue and the fact they do attack humans sometimes, but the game sort of alludes that they don't want to and they want peace, and they're just defending themselves, but it doesn't do it very well. We only learn their true nature at the end when one of them says, "We want peace," after literally attacking the player with its psychic powers. The ludonarrative dissonance, on the other hand, comes from the fact that the good decisions you make, like charity and mercy towards humans, affect what you would do for the Dark Ones. While I sort of understand why being good to humans would make you a more merciful person, I have absolutely no idea why listening to dialogue in the background or looting safes would ever make you consider to be a good person. The game doesn't even allude to the fact that these influence the ending either. I had no idea they had a play in whether or not you were a good person until I literally Googled it, and I have beaten the game twice. While the game tries to appear like your actions truly matter and that you have to make these tough decisions, it fails to make the player feel that way. And these problems don't get any better with the sequel, Metro Last Light, only worse. If you so much as accept a lap dance from a stripper, you will get the bad ending. Sometimes in games, a morality system isn't really necessary. I feel like getting rid of it and having only one ending would ultimately make this experience a whole lot better and a whole lot less confusing.